Hello everyone, welcome back to Crafting with Janine. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to do this super cute 6-loop wire ribbon bow. There's two different types of wired ribbon. There's this thin one that I've used here, if you can see, and then there's one like this that has a wider edge to it. For these, I like this thinner one. I think it gives a better fluff to it than using the other. It's just my personal preference, but I'm going to go ahead and show you how I like to do this 6-loop bow. And we're going to go ahead and jump in and get started. So for this, I'm using 2.5-inch wide wired ribbon. And I'm using a 9-inch cardboard template that I made. Just 9 inches across this way. And I marked the middle. That's what I do. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to wrap it around. So how I figure it out is, so I take it and lay it flat. See, I got this little piece hanging out here. I'm just going to snip those extra wires off the edge there. So I take it and I overlap just a bit on this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and I'm going to bend it around, and then I'm just going to take an alligator clip and hold it right there. And now I'm going to drop that way. So now I'm just going to start wrapping it around, and this is what I do. So this is considered one loop. So when I go around and I come back to that side, that'll be loop number 2. And then I come around, and that's loop number 3. Now I want to wrap it 3 times to get my 6 loops. So now when I come back to this side, I'm not wrapping again. I'm going to stop. I'm going to take another alligator clip, and I'm going to put it right here. And then I'm going to snip just to this side of my slit right there. I'm just going to snip it just like that. And I forgot to thread my needle, which I'll do that. And a lot of you have asked how I knot my needles. To be perfectly honest with you, I don't know if I ever learned or if it's just something that I just do. But what I do, and when I knot my thread, is I pull it through and I get both of my ends relatively even, and then around my pointer finger, I hold it between my pointer and my thumb, and I loop it around so that it's around my finger like this, and then I take my needle and I go under just like that, and then I pull it through, and that gets me my knot for my thread. I hope that helped those of you who were having an issue with knotting your threads. It's how I do it every time. It's just kind of like a second nature to me. So what I'm going to do now is, so this is what's looking up at me, my 2 ends. What I'm going to do is right from the back, right in the middle, I'm going to take my needle and I'm going to push it just right through the middle. Just like that. Kind of like how I would do a pinwheel. And then I'm just going to kind of pinch it down because my slit doesn't go so high up. And then I take my needle and I drop it around, and then I come up, make sure I'm still in the middle, just like that, and I go down another time, getting all tangled up here, pull it down, and then wrap one more time. And then now that I've got that, I can pull my clips and I can slide it right off my template. Now I put tape on the side of my templates. It helps the ribbons to slide a little easier with the tape there. So, and then now we have this, so then all I do is just pull it tight in the middle. Just pull it really tight, get it super tight, and then I just come through my needle right underneath that, pull it one more time, and then tie it off. Now I'm going to take the opportunity to ask you guys to subscribe and hit that like button if you like this video, and hit that bell icon next to the subscribe button so that you get notified every time I upload a new video, just so you don't miss when I upload new ones. So from this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my top loops, which are the ones on top, and I'm going to pull them to my right. So I'm going to pull this one, and I'm going to pull this one. And then everything else just splits just that way. So now we have this. So then this, what I like about the wire ribbon is we're just going to kind of pull them and split them apart really good. So then here is wire ribbon so great is we're just going to fluff our loops. Them all nice and fluffed, and where it pinched around the cardboard, I just kind of take my thumbs and flatten them out. We're going to do that on this side. We're just fluffing our loops right now. Alright. So then I have this. Now you can leave it and fluff it and play with it, and leave it without the tail part, just like this, and use your wrap for the center, or you can add the tail like I'm about to show you how I like to add the tails to these, because I like the way the tails fall this way. That's why I do it this way. And it just takes some manipulating with these wire ribbon ones, but what's so great is that if you like store them and they get flat, you just fluff them up again. So there's that part, and now I'm going to show you how I do the, where do I have my ribbon? Never mind. How I do the tails. So all depends on how long of a tail you want. These ones I cut about 12 inches on, and it gets me that length of tail. I'm going to cut a 10-inch one and show you how long those tails are. So I'm just going to lay it on my board here and just get my 10-inch measurement. And I'm going to cut right here at 10 inches. So I'm going to cut one. My scissors are not cooperating. Let's try it this way. There we go. One, and I'm going to do two of them. So I'm going to get it flat again and get it at my 10-inch mark. Just like that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them and I'm going to crisscross two sides, just like that. And then I'm just going to go and take my needle and thread, just go right up the middle here. Just like that. Snip this extra taily I've got hanging off here, and then wrap it around once or twice. Get everything in place, and then I'm just going to tie it off. Snip and knot. Alright. Just kind of fix this just a little bit. Get everything kind of straightened back out. And then we're just going to take this and we're going to put it here. And what I've noticed with this, with the wired ribbons, normally I just glue my stacks together. But with this, they don't want to stay because the loops will pop it off. So what I've noticed and what I do is I'll take it and I'll get it right in the position I want it. And then I'll take my needle and I'll push right through all my layers. Sometimes I use my needle nose pliers so I don't push my needle through my finger. And we'll pull it through. And I got my string around my loop there. There we go. Alrighty. What do we got going on? There we go. I'll just pull it through and then wrap it around. Now this just keeps my 2 layers together so that they don't move on me when I go to wrap my center around. So we'll just tie it off. Maybe. I'm all twisted here. There we go. Just like that. And then for the center wrap on these ones, I like to use a 5/8 inch wide ribbon. And where did I put it? I just had it. It has run away on me. I'm always prepared. Where did it go? Oh, it fell into... There it is. Sorry about that. So, I just pick a color that kind of goes with it. Now, this one's an organza ribbon, so you got to be careful with them. Especially when you try to heat. You want to do a quick heat on the end. And when you go to glue, just be very careful because the glue does seep through. And if you're very sensitive to the heat, you will burn your finger. I guess I have been doing with heat and everything for so long that my fingers are no longer sensitive to the heat. So I don't feel it, I guess, as fast as I should. Maybe I burn myself a lot. And I just wrap it around a few times just to get it a good wrap around. And then snip, seal, and heat and glue like always. So we're just going to snip that, and then I'm going to hold it so I can seal it. And then just glue, a little bit of glue right there. Missed a spot. There we go. Just get that to lay down. So now, we have a hot mess. And I have a hot mess in front of me. Okay, so now from here, all we do is we fluff again. Just get them all nice and fluffed. So what's great about this wire ribbon, that if the bow loses its shape, you can just put it right back into shape. You can get it just how you want it. And like I said, these are great bows for anything. You can use them on wreaths, decorations, for your Christmas tree, Christmas decorations, or even just to decorate a room. Like this one and this pink glittery polka dot one. Be really cute to decorate a wreath for a girl's room, or if you really love the color pink. One thing I didn't mention, but what I like to do, is this one that's on the outside, I like to keep it up at the top. I think it looks a lot better that way. So, just fluffing my loops, getting them to where I want them and how I want them to look. Now, like I said, they will smush, but you can just reanimate them, I guess. Maybe that's the term. So just like that. And then for our tails, you can cut them at an angle if you want, or you can cut the V's. For these, I kind of like to do not so much of a deep one, but kind of a deep one. So I'm gonna like be down here and come up. So it's kind of like that. And then it's a quick seal because the organza will burn away. So it's a quick seal on them. Then we do that again. Fold it over. And we get our tail. And then quick seal. Just like that. Glitter everywhere. And then just kind of shape it and manipulate it till you get your desired look. Super cute, super easy, and a great decoration for just about anything and any occasion, because they make this wire ribbon in just about every color, every scheme. So I like to use them mostly around Christmas time. So there we go. I'm just playing with it and fluffing my loops. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. The more likes, the more views, the more people see the video. And once again, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. I will be leaving a link to my Facebook group and my Facebook page in the description below, along with the measurements, but it's really just, I use the 9-inch template and the wired ribbon for this desired look. I have another video out there, and I'll put the link to that one in the description below. That's a 4-loop one that I made last year. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe, and happy crafting!